The Bosnian War was a really bad and complicated fight in the Balkans from 1992 to 1995. This pretty area, once known for its many cultures within Yugoslavia, became a place of violence and ethnic cleansing. To understand why this happened, we need to look at the history, the politics, and the social problems in Bosnia and Herzegovina. We'll explore the main things that caused the war, from old grudges to how power-hungry leaders used ethnic and religious differences to get what they wanted. The war officially started when Bosnia and Herzegovina said it wanted to be its own country in 1992, after many Bosnian Serbs didn't vote in a referendum. But the problems started way before that, deep in the history of the area. A past of changing borders, being ruled by other countries, and fights between different groups made it easy for conflicts to start. Yugoslavia falling apart in the late 1900s because of money problems and growing nationalism really kicked off the Bosnian War. When Yugoslavia's leader for a long time, Josip Broz Tito, died in 1980, it left a gap in leadership. This made it easier for the hidden anger between different groups to come out even stronger. Finally, the world was slow to help, and this let the fighting get worse, leading to terrible things happening and people's rights being ignored. The Bosnian War reminds us of the bad things that can happen when nationalism and selfish politicians aren't stopped, and when the world doesn't help when there's trouble. To really get what happened in the Bosnian War, we have to look way back in time. Bosnia, a place where different cultures meet, has always had a mix of people and religions, like Bosniaks, Serbs, and Croats. This mix, although good in many ways, also caused problems, often used by other countries who wanted to control the area. When the Ottoman Empire took over the Balkans in the 1400s, they brought Islam to Bosnia, making the mix of religions even more complicated. During that time, some people, especially Bosniaks, became Muslim. Hundreds of years later, when Austria-Hungary took over Bosnia and Herzegovina in 1908, it caused more problems between the different groups. When Archduke Franz Ferdinand was killed in Sarajevo in 1914, which started World War I, it showed how unstable the area was. After Austria-Hungary fell apart, Bosnia and Herzegovina became part of Yugoslavia, but that didn't fix the problems between different groups. All this history of fighting, being ruled by other countries, and changing sides made it easy for more trouble to start. When Josip Broz Tito died in 1980, things in Yugoslavia changed a lot. It became a time of problems with politics and money, and eventually the country fell apart. Tito, a strong leader, had kept the different parts of Yugoslavia together for over 30 years. He mostly stopped nationalism by being a good politician and sometimes by force. But when he died, there was no one strong in charge, and the feelings of nationalism that had been hidden came back strong. Slobodan Milosevic, a leader in Serbia, used to be a communist but became a strong nationalist. He was a big reason why the fighting got worse. Milosevic was smart and mean, and he used Serbian complaints, real and made up, to get more power. He wanted a greater Serbia and with more land for Serbians. Milosevic's speeches about nationalism, often angry and changing history, made sense to many Serbians who felt like victims. He used these feelings to make Serbian nationalism stronger, saying Serbs were hurt by other groups in Yugoslavia. This dangerous way of making one group seem better than others spread through Yugoslavia. It made nationalist leaders in other areas want more power too, even if it hurt their neighbors. This is how everything fell apart, as years of hidden anger and complaints exploded into war. Section 4. Descent into Chaos, from Broken Promises to Brutal War. The war really hurt the people and the land. Getting better has been hard and will take a long time, but there is hope. People are slowly rebuilding their homes and lives, and the pain, though still there, is starting to go away. Many people and things were lost, but people are strong. Getting better continues, little by little.